Scotty, tell me about this car.
Well, it took me 2 years to build it, and we try to race it all we can, but we didn't race it none this year, but we won twice in it last year, so we have fun with it. That's what I like to do, so racing's pretty much all I know. My dad drives it. I just build it and set it up, pretty much all that.
Okay.
But he drives it, so when I first built the car, I contacted Jennifer about putting FARA on the hood. That's how I got involved with Jennifer FARA. So then she contacted me because I live here in Nashville. Wanted to see if I knew of a place that we could have this. And luckily we found a place that would do it. So FARA's doing a blood draw from FA patients, trying to, collect data and sample the blood. So we're here at Reed's, trying to like a central location for everybody to go get their blood drawn.
So where are these samples going?
A bunch of these samples are going back to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, where we're going to do DNA study, where we have a DNA bank to do DNA studies, and we have plasma studies looking at frataxin levels and other proteins in the blood. And then some of the samples are going to some of the pharmaceutical companies that are working on developing different drugs for Friedreich's ataxia. So we're collecting, several samples from each person and doing multiple research studies with them. We're collecting cheek swab samples as well. We can measure frataxin from cheek swab samples, and we're hoping that that's going to be a useful tool in clinical trials.
So why Nashville?
Well, we don't have a clinical site here, and we're trying to find a way to reach out to the patient community in places where we don't have clinical labs. And so we came down here because we knew a few of the patient families, and we were able to set up a whole research day.
What is the hope for the outcome today?
Well, really anything. If it'll help anybody in the future, that's all it's about. I mean, if they find a cure for me, it's all good, but if we can help in the future, that's